feel like people are so romantic about that idea where like you have to be so fucking Indian or whatever culture you are. You have to be so that culture. And if you're
Mhm.
not, you kind of sold out or you're whitewashed or
Mhm.
whatever. But I think that's a bunch of bullshit. Like if you don't fuck with a type of music, just because it's in your culture to fuck with it, you don't have to fuck with it.
We good?
We're live.
We Gucci?
We're speaking live to the world right now.
Not
They're
live.
listening to this.
This is edited
Yo, take this in.
content.
Take this in. Krispy Kreme is giving away free donuts to graduating high school students. This is my chance. This is my moment.
Oh yeah, you can just graduate.
I'm a high school dropout. I need 10 more courses.
10?
Yeah,
Damn.
I need 10 more. Is that bad? Am I a dumbass?
I mean,
I'm pretty smart. You know, the ones I just need like one French credit. I need maybe all 4 of my math credits. Like I also need all 4 of my English credits. It's not a big fucking deal.
this explains a lot.
We'll work on it together over the courses of the next week. Go to Krispy Kreme and grab some donuts.
Or we can just bat the donuts.
Apparently, people are borrowing people's caps and gowns, just going in
really?
and grabbing donuts
You can go in?
to Krispy Kreme and go pick up donuts.
Oh, you can actually like go inside?
I think so.
Oh, interesting.
A lot of places are opening up.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of nuts how much people are. It's just it's crazy. But we're in lockdown until August.
I saw a video today of a barber shop with like a line in front of it because it just opened up. People are getting fresh cuts.
Oh my god.
But now I have you, so I'm chilling.
Yes, I cut Harjit's hair.
If you're watching on YouTube, fucking see this?
I actually did a really good job.
Jazz killed it.
I might become a barber.
You haven't done the top yet though, but it's coming.
Yeah, because we don't have the scissors yet. So I bought the scissors off Amazon. It's coming on Thursday. I'm gonna cut your hair. I'm gonna cut my hair. I'm gonna cut Leo's hair.
Leo's hair just comes out by itself.
Yeah, I know it does. Leo's shedding. So we got conned.
Yo, Leo is a scammer, bro.
When we got Leo, I was like, oh, does he shed? And they were like, oh no, he's fine.
You know, like maybe like a couple hairs here and there.
Yeah.
Some light.
So the first 2 months we had him, he did not shed at all. Like I was like, this is amazing. And now it's spring, and I guess it's like he's like getting rid of his winter coat. And there is dog hair literally in my food, on my laptop, everywhere. Yesterday, I like pulled out my yoga mat because I'm like, I can't work out on the carpet anymore because Leo's dog hair is everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
And then I look away for a second and I look back and Leo is literally rolling around on my yoga mat with his fur everywhere. It's great.
Leo doesn't care, man.
He doesn't care.
Leo thinks he owns us. That's the thing about Leo.
He does.
You know, we're his
Leo
pet.
is our dog, by the way.
Yeah, Leo's our puppy.
Didn't know.
If you're watching on YouTube, you'll see him sitting right beside me being all cute and shit. But
How
anyways,
was your week?
My week was good, man. You know, every week's been good. Just trying to keep my sanity, you know, trying to stay inspired and motivated. Trying
Took
my
you
best.
like 3 hours to set up this podcast.
It's art. You think setting up a podcast is a joke?
We have, oh my God, Leo's falling asleep.
Are you not entertained, Leo? By this conversation?
We have so much to do today. And Harjit and Eric, our videographer, who's here, he's watching the podcast live today.
For the first time.
He's never done this.
Everyone comment below if you're watching on YouTube. Say, what's up, Eric?
What's up, Eric?
He's a legend. Fucking boy over there.
Yeah, they spent like 3 hours setting this podcast up.
At the Oscars, they have a cinematography award.
Oh, God.
And this podcast will one day win that award. And then when me and Eric are up there doing our speech, there ain't gonna be no thank you, Jazz. Because she's out here talking shit.
Okay.
I'm joking,
I see.
Jazz.
You'll be the
first one.
remember this.
You'll be the first one, I promise.
I'm going to be up there
100%.
with you.
100%. How was your week, though?
I always forget. Every time I answer this question, I always forget what we did this week.
As soon as I hit this couch,
Mm-hmm.
the past 6 days just disappear.
What did we do?
We watched a lot of TV,
Oh
man.
my God. We discovered Money Heist. We've been sleeping on this show.
And if you haven't heard of it, you've been sleeping on this show because it's in Spanish. So that's the reason why we slept on it.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
I remember when we saw it on Netflix, maybe like 2 years ago, we saw the trailer and we're like, yo, this is sick. And then as soon as we found out it was in Spanish, we just didn't watch it.
Yeah, we were like, oh, this is going to be weird to watch dubbed over video, and it was so good. And we're still not done yet. I don't even know how it's still going.
Yeah.
But it's really good. I top 10 recommend. Go watch it.
It's about a bank robbery, but it's 4 seasons.
Yeah.
And we're like, how do you stretch out a bank robbery for 4 seasons?
Yeah.
But you'll find out. This isn't sponsored.
This isn't. Honestly, we need to get paid for this podcast.
We need to get paid. We're plugging everyone. We're plugging like apps. We're plugging TV shows every episode.
Mm-hmm.
Pay us, man.
Pay up. What I'm trying to think what I did this week, and it was just like chill out. We got a keyboard.
Mm-hmm.
Which was cool. Harjit's been playing the same song over and over again.
I'm a master pianist, all right? I know one song.
You're a master pianist?
I'm a master pianist.
You're a master penis.
Pianist? Okay? And I know how to play Unfaithful by Rihanna beautifully. And Jazz is just a hater. Because she can't play it like I can play it. Play us a song, Jazz.
You're so mean to me today. What's up with you?
Nothing, I love you.
Okay, I love you too.
I love you a lot.
Okay, thanks.
I offered to get you free donuts by completing my high school education.
Well, I think you should complete your high school education regardless.
No, I agree with you. It would be good for me to finish it. I mean, maybe one day I will.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I'll finish it with our kids. Anything else about your week that sticks out, Jazz?
Creatively, we were good.
We're on the up and up. I think
we're finally gonna release some content on our YouTube channel. So if you're wondering if you guys watch our YouTube channel, we're actually gonna start releasing content because it's been like 4 weeks.
I've been reading the comments, and there's some people that are like, y'all supposed to drop videos every Sunday. It's been 3 weeks. You have more time now because of quarantine. Where are you? I'm like, yo, fucking relax.
We're doing other shit, okay? We're pursuing other ventures.
Listen, relax, breathe.
Art's not like you can't just release it every week. If we were vloggers, sure.
I get that.
If we're just recording our real life, yeah, that's fine. I will fucking make a video every day. But we're like scripting content, and that's hard after the 4 years of doing it.
After making a ton of videos and falling out of love with it 35 different times.
Yeah.
It gets tough. But yo, relax. It's coming.
It's coming.
And when it comes, you'll enjoy it.
Oh, everybody wants us to do that. That's my coffee.
Tastes like shit.
I mean, now it's just water.
They both taste like shit. Okay, cool.
Everybody wants us to do the drunk episode.
I'm so down.
That we said that we were going to do. So maybe we'll do that next week.
Mm-hmm. We'll get drunk beforehand.
Eric's off camera nodding his head.
Eric's like, yes, I'm going to be in that episode.
Yes. He's also going to be drunk, but filming, he's going to be like...
The camera's going to be out of focus. It's going to be wobbling around and shit. But we're also going to start having guests on this podcast as well.
Yeah, let us know who you... I'm like, let us know who you want us to like. You guys are gonna say like some crazy ass celebrities that we have no contact with.
They're gonna say, "Yo,
The Rock.
Can you get Jake Gyllenhaal up in here? Can you get The Rock? Can you get Kevin Hart? Yeah, of course I can get Kevin Hart.
Yeah, no problem.
Just pull up Kevin Hart's number.
Yeah, yo Kevin,
come through. All right, bless.
Cool. Wear your mask.
But yo, if there's anyone we can realistically get, let us know and we'll try to get them up in here.
Yeah, we'll probably do it via Zoom.
Via Zoom, yeah.
So hopefully they have a good camera and mic or something. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was like looking at all the questions you guys were asking. And there's this one question that really got me thinking. Because it was like, I think you guys, it's from Jagveer dot.
The DHATT?
Yeah.
Dot.
I think you guys should talk about, and then he names like 20 Punjabi music artists that I don't know and our favorite Punjabi singers. And I can't really answer that question because I don't know anything about Punjabi singers. And I was thinking about it and I was like, I feel like I've always felt this way being born in Canada. And I guess because like I was the youngest. None of my family members really listened to Punjabi music either. I don't like it.
Don't they?
I don't not the ones that are actually, maybe the people married into my
Okay,
family too,
I got you.
but not the people that are actually in my family. Maybe one or two, the eldest. But and it was like I always like felt this like pressure to like stuff in my culture, even though I don't. You know what I mean?
That you don't genuinely.
I don't genuinely like. And it was just like it's like this weird thing. It's like white people don't like me because I'm not white, and then it's like Indian people don't like me because I'm not Indian enough. And so it's like you're like I'm like stuck in this like in between of like no one really fucking with me because because like I'm just like me, you know what I mean? Like I'm not a stereotype. I'm not so into certain cultures. I'm just kind of like living life. I'm like more like spiritual, like you know what I mean? Like it's like I like what I like.
Yeah.
And I've always liked what I like. Like I've never like gone with the masses. Leo is so cute right now.
What's he doing?
His chin is on your knee, and it's the cutest thing.
I can't even focus on what you're saying.
I can't.
Because Leo's being hella cute, but
He's
continue.
so cute.
Leo, stop being distracting.
So there's just like a thought that I had. I was like, my whole life I've never really like fit in. So yeah, have you? Do you like Punjabi music?
I mean, I don't listen to it on purpose. There's a lot of things I don't do on purpose, but if it comes on at in a certain environment, I don't mind it. Like if someone plays Punjabi music at a banquet hall party, dope. It's a perfect environment. Let's get turned. If they play it in my car, please don't play it in my car.
I can't name you like an artist or a song or anything.
I can name you artists just because I'm good with names. I can't name you a single song.
So does that make me a bad person?
No. You just don't fuck with that kind of music.
But it's like
That's
I feel
fine.
like I'm a bad person. Because I feel like it's always like, oh, you're like Indian, even though you're born in Canada, and like you're not one with your culture and whatever.
People take that shit too seriously, man. I feel like people are so romantic about that idea where like you have to be so fucking Indian or whatever culture you are. You have to be so that culture, and if you're not, you kind of sold out or you're whitewashed or whatever. But I think that's a bunch of bullshit. Like if you don't fuck with a type of music, just because it's in your culture to fuck with it, you don't have to fuck with it.
Yeah, right?
I don't think you need to fuck with it at all.
Yeah.
I don't listen to Punjabi music at all. I love Bollywood music, but that's because I grew up watching Bollywood movies.
Yeah, it all depends like how you grew up. Like
yeah, like if you didn't grow up doing that, then you're not gonna like it.
I think for me, like my Punjabi isn't as great as yours. And I think that has a lot to do with the fact that I'm the youngest in my family.
Okay.
And I had two older brothers, and then like I'm like 10 cousins that are older than me, right? So by the time I was born, everyone's speaking English properly. No one's speaking Punjabi to me.
Okay.
And everyone's so westernized that it's like even though I'm still technically first generation Canadian, I'm still like super Canadian because
Canadian.
because of the fact that like nobody taught me about my culture.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then so I don't know. It's just a weird topic because like I feel like not a lot of people feel this way, but I also feel like a lot of people.
No, I think a lot of people feel that way. I'm almost pretty much there. But I like Hindi music for some weird reason. Again, like I'm not like super like I don't play it randomly. I play it when there's someone else that's gonna enjoy it with me, you know, that's there. But yeah, I don't listen to Punjabi music at all. And I feel like some people get senti about that. And they're like, why not? You're Punjabi.
Yeah.
Why don't you listen to freaking Sidhu Moosewala, who's a huge Punjabi artist from Brampton?
He's from Brampton?
Yeah, he went to that school, that college.
Oh,
Sheridan
College, yeah.
Well, he's from India. But he's
okay.
Brampton, man.
That's crazy. I didn't know that. See, I know nothing. But it's just like I don't care to know nothing. And it's also like growing up in Brampton, it was really hard for me to like what I liked because growing up I liked house music and rock music and like alternative music. But everyone that's Indian automatically loves hip hop. and
That's also very
and
true.
R&B. And although I grew up listening to Tupac and Biggie because of my brothers, and I love it, but I also like ventured off and started liking my own shit, and I like going to raves, and I like doing stuff that like wasn't really culturally appropriate for me, because all of a sudden, if you're an Indian who lives in America or Canada, you have to like hip hop and R&B, and only hip hop and R&B. And it's so weird. It's like everyone's so sensitive about what you're interested in.
Yeah.
And you have to fit the stereotype, or you're not cool.
That's so true. But I feel there's so many things that people like that I just think is so stupid to like. So I just find it better to be unapologetically me. I was talking to my other friends the other day, and they were like, yo, I fucking love Tekashi 69. And I don't understand people liking Tekashi 69.
You're about to get so much hate.
I don't give a fuck. If you like Tekashi 69, you have horrible taste in music.
Wait, what song does he sing?
I don't know. Yeah, I can't tell you what song he sings.
That's my issue too. My issue is that they always, all these motherfucking rappers have this.
I'm done.
They have the same name. It's like something 969, like young
this,
thug,
young that,
young this, and I was like, I can't keep up. I'm sorry, and they all sound the same. The only person that I was like, I really like XXXTentacion. I don't even know how to say his name.
Neither do I. I'm not gonna attempt that shit. I'm gonna get roasted.
I like didn't think I would ever like his music, and then one day I accidentally listened to a song, and I was like, "Yo, this guy is dope." And it's so different music so differently than I thought that he would make, because I just assumed they all make the same type of shit.
Yeah, I remember when this happened. We were in Paris, sitting in a bar. We were at a bar in Paris.
Mm-hmm.
Song starts playing. It was Changes.
Oh yeah. I was like, yo,
can you Shazam this real quick?
Can you Shazam this?
So I pulled my phone out, Shazammed it. I'm like, yo, it's XXX.
I was like, no way.
Tentacion, or how? Yo, Rose, go ahead, fucking burn me if I said that shit wrong. But and Jazz was like, shut the fuck up.
I was like, no fucking way.
It's not XXX.
And then I listened to all of his music, and I fell in love, and I was like, whoa. And then he died, and then it was
his whole album is like 7 genres.
Yeah.
Like he just jumps around.
He's really good.
Mm-hmm.
He was really good. I think that like the pressure of doing certain things and traditions, I think that it goes back to what I was saying last week about like people not questioning things and not forming their own opinions.
Mm-hmm.
People are so quick to just like go with the masses. A big question me and Harjit get every day is, when are we getting married? And like a lot of it has to do with the fact that neither of us want to do all of the stuff that goes along with marriage, getting married as an Indian person, because we don't like, because I've done the research on like why and the tradition behind it, and none of it applies to us or makes any sense to me. And it's cool that other people are doing it. I think that's great. For me, I just don't personally feel like I need to do it. And that's so hard, because people are like, so you need to get married and you need to do this and you need to do that.
All 9 of these ceremonies.
And I think the biggest thing is like, we just don't want to do it.
I don't like doing shit that I don't understand.
Yeah.
Or things that it doesn't like connect with me.
Yeah.
You know? And that's the same thing I want to teach our kids, is that, yo, if mom and dad over here are telling you this thing, but it doesn't like, it doesn't connect with you in a way, then you don't have to do that.
And I think that's so important.
That's what I want to do. So like, obviously when we get married, whenever that is, and the parents like, yo, are you going to do all these like ceremonies or whatever? They're going to expect that we're going to do it.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm like, no, I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm going to have a little party.
Legit. I told Harjit he doesn't even have to propose to me.
Yo, I got a little plan up my sleeve.
Okay.
As soon as this like, Corona thing's over.
But I was like, honestly,
I saw someone propose during quarantine on YouTube the other day. I'm like, nah, man, I didn't fuck with it. I didn't fuck with it. They were just home and he just proposed. But I guess, I'm being a hater. I'm sorry. Ignore that.
That's cute. That could be cute.
I guess so. Sometimes I have to stop myself while I'm being a hater. I'm like, Harjit, you're being a fucking hater. Stop. What the fuck?
Yeah.
But 6ix9ine's garbage, so that's that. You can put me on record.
Oh wait, I know. He had that song with, was it Nicki Minaj or Cardi B?
Kiki?
Kiki?
It was called Kiki.
Oh, that's what it was called?
At the same time as the other Kiki.
Oh.
The Kiki Do You Love Me?
Oh,
So he dropped it
interesting.
at around the same time as that.
Because I remember something Tekashi.
Tekashi,
Yeah.
but that wasn't even a Tekashi line. It was
Yeah,
a Nicki Minaj line.
it was a Nicki Minaj
The only
line.
part I remember from a Tekashi song is the Nicki Minaj line. That's how you know.
She like introduced him or something.
I don't get it.
Yeah.
There's like also,
and then I think I stopped the song when he came on because I was like, I'm over it.
there's like artists that I don't personally like, but I understand why people like them.
Yeah.
For example, Future. I don't like Future.
I don't like Future
personally, but I understand why other people like Future, so I'm not gonna say he's garbage.
Yeah.
He's just not for me. But Tekashi,
Mhm.
I don't see the appeal. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna stop with this though.
Yeah.
I'm gonna collect myself. I'm gonna stop.
Music is such a personal thing.
Yeah, it is.
It's like very personal.
But I do feel like a lot of young people go with the masses, and they're not even choosing what they like.
Yeah, I feel like people like when we were growing up, it was so different because it's like you find a song. It's fucking so hard to find a song. It's like pre-social media.
And when you're finding a song, you also might be finding a virus.
Yeah.
At that same fucking
exactly.
time. You might be getting a Trojan horse along with Smacked Out by Akon featuring Eminem.
And then like
you know?
usually what you would do is like you would like if you like one song by an artist that you like hear on the radio, you download their whole discography and then you listen to everything and then you find like 6 songs you resonate with. You keep those 6 songs in your playlist. You delete the rest.
You can only put 6 songs on your MP3 player.
Yeah.
And you better like all 6 of those songs, you know?
And then like every song that I listened to when I grew up, I like resonated with it. Like it was like, I feel you, like I feel this, like I feel it in my soul.
But also the world wasn't telling you what to like.
Exactly.
You know? Well, I guess in a way it was because like you didn't have access to everything. So in a way, you had to pick from what was given to you. Because I found a lot of music from MTV.
Yeah.
I would just watch their top 25 or top 20 or whatever it was, and just if it was trash, I'd walk away for a second. But usually I'd be like, all right, cool, I fuck with this, I guess.
And you like write it down, and then,
but
like, later on you
was
like
I
go
being
download
brainwashed by the TV to fuck with certain songs?
No.
I don't know.
I also feel like when I was a teenager, I used to go to these shows. And they don't do this anymore. They stopped doing this a long time ago. But in this was in Brampton. They would host these like shows, right? And it would just be like 20 local artists.
Okay.
And they would come and they would play. And you would find these artists by just like going to these shows. You pay $5. You go see like 20 artists at like a random ass church in Brampton. And then you like sometimes you buy their like mixtape or like you'll find them on MySpace and then you'll download their music and like then you'll follow them around and like go see them wherever they are. But like it's like that doesn't exist anymore. It's so crazy.
It doesn't. Now you have Spotify playlists.
Spotify is pretty cool, I guess.
Which acts like that.
Yeah, I'm finding a lot of new artists on Spotify.
I'm team Spotify because Apple Music's discovery of music kind of sucks.
Yeah.
So you kind of just like you're on your own at that point. Like
I have playlists on Spotify if you want to follow me. Sincerely X Jazz. My goal is to make a new playlist every week.
Do they search that?
Yeah, if you just search Sincerely X Jazz,
it'll pop up. Yeah, Jazz has like a rainy day playlist.
I have a beach playlist.
She has a rainy day playlist, but it's never raining here.
I know it's never raining here.
Except for yesterday.
I just read a fact yesterday that if you're feeling sad and you listen to sad music, it actually makes you happier. It's
I can see that.
It's like some neurological thing.
Or it gives you more like energy at that point.
Yeah, because then like because if you listen to happy music when you're sad, it's just like not.
It's more depressing.
Yeah.
Because you're just thinking about why am I not this happy?
Yeah.
But when you're listening to sad shit, you're like, this person was sad too. So you know what? I'm gonna get over it.
I'm very like with my music. I'm very like mood focused. So if I'm like not in the mood for a type of music, and it's funny because like Harjit could never guess my moods.
Yeah, it's impossible.
And like sometimes you play like I'm like this is the worst song to play right now.
I just play honestly press shuffle.
Yesterday we went out
fresh
at like
shuffle.
9:30 to go get waffles because we're fat.
Facts.
And it's like 9:30. I'm fucking tired because we just shot all day. Well, you shot all day.
I was also tired.
I was just exhausted. And I'm like, okay.
I think I was more tired.
I'm down for like a Black song or like a Frank Ocean song, like something vibey.
That sounded jokes.
Something
Not
like
for a Black song by a Black artist.
No, like by Black or Six Lack or whatever.
I know what you meant.
Yeah.
People that know who Black is what you meant. Imagine you don't know who Black is.
Yeah.
I want to hear a Black song.
No, not a Black song. A song by Black. And Harjit plays like the hypest song by Megan.
Leo?
Why
are you growling at Eric?
Leo hates Eric.
Yeah, I actually hates Eric.
He hates Eric so much.
But yeah, I started bumping Megan Thee Stallion.
Yeah. And he's like dancing in the car. And I'm like, I am not in the mood for this right now.
I was hype. Megan Thee Stallion gets me hype.
She gets me hype too.
Can't go wrong with a little Megan Thee Stallion sometimes, you know? You know what I'm saying, Leo? You're taking out Leo loves me more.
Leo loves you more now.
Take this in.
Did
you ever think this would happen?
But he does hang out with me when you're like playing video games. He's very like 50-50, I think. But lately I think he just thinks you need more protection than I do.
No, what the actual reason is Jazz picks him up any given moment, any chance she gets.
I treat him like a baby.
She picks him up, holds him, squeezes him. He doesn't like that.
Do you want me to like see if we have any other questions?
I'm down.
Okay. If you weren't living in Toronto or LA, where do you guys see yourselves living?
Ooh, New York.
I would say New York, or I'm actually down to like live in like Europe for a year.
That'd be cool too.
Right? Like imagine living in Paris.
That'd be cool.
For like a year and just like learning the language and just being in a different spot. I feel like whatever we do, like we don't really need to be in a certain spot. But New York, I'm missing so much right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I feel like I would live in Europe maybe later on in life.
Yeah, that's true.
Imagine we're there now and we need like a videographer.
Yeah.
And now
I think if I wasn't doing YouTube, like if I was just writing a show.
If I was just gonna write by myself.
Yeah. Then I would love to just live in Paris for a year.
As long as I don't need to communicate my ideas and thoughts into a different language.
Yeah.
Because I already have trouble saying it in English.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Because there's so many terms.
That's true. That's true.
So I feel like maybe when I'm already established and I'm just like writing by myself or something, then I'm down. Go there, go to a cafe, have some croissants, get fat, write a TV show.
People in Paris aren't fat.
I never said that. I said I would get fat because I have no self-control.
I was like reading somewhere. People in Europe are just generally healthier because their food's fresh. Their food's fresh. So I feel like I would just become really healthy.
Their tomatoes are next level.
So good.
I tell everyone their tomatoes in Europe, the tomatoes here aren't even tomatoes. I don't know what the fuck they are, but they're not tomatoes. The tomatoes in Europe are real tomatoes. You know, over here, they judge a tomato by its appearance. They don't judge it by the way it fucking tastes.
Oh yeah, like how big it is and stuff.
How big it is, how red it is.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. They don't really judge it by like.
It's like, how can I make this the biggest possible tomato ever?
I want it to be big and lumpy and red. That's how I want my tomato to look. Do we have any interesting questions?
In life, it's really easy to impose expectations on others and then get disappointed when they aren't met. How do you guys deal with this?
You can't expect shit from anyone else, man.
Yeah, I think I've learned to just not have expectations and stop caring what people think.
Yeah.
I think that's just don't have it anymore.
Just don't care what people think. And I feel like you just can't expect shit from people. Because no one's going to care about something as much as you do.
Exactly.
Right? So what I like to do is I like to be self-sufficient. So I like to make sure I do everything that I have the skills to do myself.
Yeah.
Or if I can learn it, I'll learn it and do it myself. Because if I try to get someone to do it for me, they're either going to be late, it's not going to be up to par with what I want, or both. It's going to be late and trash. You got to try to be self sufficient and do things yourself, because then you won't have to expect anything from anyone as far as like stuff that you need done.
Mm-hmm.
And then other things where you just expect stuff out of friendship. I feel like shit happens, man. People just fuck up. I
Yeah.
feel like that's just a part of life.
Okay, so this question I get a lot, and I still don't know why I keep getting this question. But it's can you guys talk about your experience working with Lilly Singh, and did working with her influence you to start your own YouTube career? So
Big question.
yeah, so I get this question a lot. I worked for Lilly, if you don't know, for a year as an assistant. And when I first did my first interview with her, the first thing that came to, like, she was like, "Why do you want this?" And I was like, "Because I want to be a YouTuber and I want the experience." Like, basically, I want to be in the entertainment industry. I don't really say YouTuber, I guess. I was like, I want to be in the entertainment industry, and this is the best way to learn about it. And so I guess it did kind of influence me to start my own YouTube stuff, but I also started before I met her.
Mm-hmm.
But I get this question a lot, and I get it,
Mm-hmm.
because like I think if anybody knows anybody, they're always gonna ask that question. It is kind of annoying because I worked for her like 5 years ago. Like, it's a
It was a
long
minute.
It's a long time. 5 years. That's like all of high school plus 1 year.
Plus one, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that's a long time to that was a whole different part of my life, but I loved it. Like, I learned so much, and I think it's great. In my 20s, I feel like I learned so much just by doing. And I think that's so important, and that was like my biggest lesson, is just like it's just like the best way to get into something, whatever you want to do, is just go in there head first, get all the experience you can, say yes to everything. And that's what I got from that. Like, I traveled the world with her. I learned about the ins and outs of the entertainment industry, and I feel like it really helped me. And yeah, how about you?
My experience with Lily was, I guess, normal, right? It was just, for me, it was just like client work. I knew her as a friend, but not like tight friends. Like,
Well,
just,
you met her when you had your own YouTube channel, right?
yeah,
You
yeah.
guys collaborated.
So we had our YouTube channels originally almost at the same time. We started YouTube around the same time. I just had like 9 different channels that I abandoned, right? Because I fall out of love with things really quickly. So at that time in the past, I collaborated with Lily because we had about like the same amount of subscribers at that point. And then shortly after that, I stopped doing YouTube. So she knew me through that,
Mm-hmm.
which then 3 years later, she's like, "Yo, Harjit, come film this music video for me." Came through, filmed it, filmed another one, met you. You should change my life, obviously. So, and then I never
Oh.
worked with her ever again after that. But the experience was dope.
Yeah,
And
honestly,
the whole inspired to make YouTube thing, I feel like that's a reach. A lot of people say that. I see comments here and they're like, "Yo, they were inspired by Lily to start YouTube."
but you met her after your YouTube channel
That's what I'm
started.
addressing right now.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So
Yeah.
that's what I mean. Like, that's like a reach because we had our channels at almost the same time
Yeah.
originally. Yeah.
I had a channel. I'm so glad. Well, Sincerely Jazz I had for like so long, and I always just like privated my videos.
Yeah.
But I still have those, and it's like, ugh, so
You did the
embarrassing.
same thing I did.
Yeah, but I didn't restart a channel.
Okay.
I just privated my videos.
I had like 4 different channels. The first one was called The Good Shit.
The
Fire
good
name,
shit.
right? The Good Shit, but the I was an X. Yep. Creative genius.
So
And then
created.
that got banned, right? Because what I did the funniest thing. So I just got approved for Google AdSense, which is pretty much the thing that pays us, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, yo, I'm broke as fuck. And now I'm getting paid from YouTube, right? So what I did was, I thought it was smart. I took my laptop, took it to Brampton Public Library to change the IP address. I sat there and I clicked my own ads for
Oh
an
my
hour straight.
God.
I made $20
Oh my
in an hour,
God.
right? I was like, yo, $20 an hour? My boys aren't making that.
Yeah.
You know, that's a lot of money. And then I did that for 2 more days, and then Google banned my AdSense account.
Because they probably like, why is this person clicking on the ad at the same spot?
They're like, yo, it's either this guy has hella fans at Brampton Public Library or
Yeah.
he's going there himself and just clicking these ads.
Yeah.
So they found out, they banned my shit. So I made my second channel, which was the good shit too.
Very creative. Very creative.
Which also then got banned for too much swearing. So then I took a little bit of a break, came back with Harjit was here. Scrapped that, came back with where is Harjit. Scrapped that, came back with who is Harjit. And now I'm here, baby. YouTube
Now
TV.
we have YouTube TV.
Now we have date night. What's good?
I'm the maybe we shouldn't do that person that Harjit needed 6 years ago, or like probably 10 years ago. Like, maybe we shouldn't say that word. Maybe we shouldn't do that.
Maybe we should just skip that idea, Harjit. But it's funny. That's like
it's borderline racist.
That's just borderline, you know.
Nowadays, you gotta like really watch what you say. It's so easy to get canceled.
Yeah.
That's why I don't post anything anymore. I'm so like I'll have my Twitter drafts. Fucking, I could write a book. And like honestly, when I die, publish that shit because because like there's so much funny content there that I can't tweet because people are I have so many dead mom jokes. Like it's so funny,
but people don't understand it.
People don't get it.
People don't get it, or maybe it's just the audience that we have.
Yeah. No, I think in general, like every day, especially during quarantine, every day someone's getting canceled.
Yeah,
and it's like something they posted, something they said, something they like, you know, something they said 20 years ago. People are a little cray-cray.
I feel like if people just stopped apologizing, people would stop getting canceled.
I think so too.
That's why when I eventually,
we're part of the problem.
When I eventually get canceled, I'm gonna be like, go for it.
Yeah.
Try your best. Cancel me. I'm gonna be here.
I've been so afraid of mentioning Lilly's name for the past 5 years because
you don't want to get canceled.
Not that I don't want to get canceled, because I support her and I love her and I know that genuinely deep in my heart. But if I don't say that out loud, people just automatically.
If you say literally anything other than "I love Lilly with all my heart,"
yeah,
anything else that you say,
yeah,
you're gonna get canceled.
I'm gonna get canceled. So I was terrified. People would ask me all the time, "What happened? Like, how come you don't work for her anymore?" And I'm like, "Fam, I was 23, 24. Right. Like." Do you not grow up and like start your own career? Like if you're working somewhere else, like it doesn't make any sense. And I was so afraid for the past like 6 years, just like I can't say anything. And like there's like so many things that you can't say. And it's so crazy.
People twist everything.
People are like too sensitive.
If you came out and said working with Lilly was good, they're gonna be like, wow, it wasn't great though.
Yeah.
It wasn't great. That's fucked
100%.
up. It wasn't great. It wasn't amazing. It was fucked. You're a hater. People are wild, man. Chill, relax.
Yeah, people need to smoke some weed.
That's true. That's true. Have a beer.
Have a beer.
You know, if you don't smoke weed, have some beer.
Chill out.
Play some Call of Duty. You know,
Call of Duty would cause me so much stress.
Yeah.
I feel like as an anxious person, I would just.
Remember, Jazz had this gamer phase like maybe 2 years ago where she would play Fortnite.
I was obsessed with Fortnite.
She was like, Harjit, can we take a break from work to play Fortnite?
Literally.
I was like, I bet.
I bought my own computer.
She bought a PC.
I bought a PC.
Bruh, a whole gaming PC, a monitor, a keyboard, a mouse.
I played it for 2 weeks straight, and then right before the return period, I returned everything.
We returned everything?
I think this shit's too expensive, and I'm not doing my work.
And you know who had to return it?
Harjit.
Me.
No.
I pulled up. The guy was looking at me crazy. I was like, you know what?
I don't want the keyboard. I don't want the computer. I don't want anything. Take it all back.
I was like, yo, it wasn't fast enough. And he's like, yeah, but like the keyboard and the mouse are fine though, no? It's like, I'm just gonna restart.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna hit the restart button on this. But where I was going was, we were playing Fortnite one day. It was me, Jazz, and two of my other boys. And Jazz was like, instead of saying,
"Oh yeah,
I need to reload my ammo," she was like, "Yo, I need to reinvigorate my ammo. She couldn't figure out the word.
I was like, I need to reinvigorate my ammo. Cover me.
Yo, I need to reestablish my ammo, yo. I was like, what?
I got heated. I got stressed. Video games are just not
It was so funny.
good for me.
Yes, so she stopped playing video games.
I think I finished Zelda in like 3 months. Like it was just, I get addicted. Harjit's been telling me to start playing Animal Crossing.
I feel like you'll fuck with it.
I feel like I will not do any work.
Yeah, that's true.
I will definitely fuck with it. I just would be so obsessed with it that you would have to literally you would have to be like, okay, you can have an hour of playtime. Here's your Nintendo Switch. And then like hide it
Put
from
it on
me.
the highest shelf so you can't reach it. No, I feel you.
It's bad. It's bad.
Should we call this podcast?
We shall.
It's been 50 solid minutes.
50 whole minutes.
Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys had a good time. Next episode will be the drunk episode, hopefully. We're going to start having guests, so let us know who you want.
Yeet.
Any other closing thoughts?
Stop being so sensitive.
Stop being so senti. Stop being a hater. Do you.
Love everyone. Positive vibes. Support people. You know what I mean? Support your friends.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God. That's another topic. Okay. Next week. All
that shit.
I'm going to write that down.
We're going to bring that shit back?
Next week, we're going to talk about supporting your friends and how some people are fucking trash. Okay.
I bet. Peace out, yo.
Peace.
Peace.
You think I swear now? Watch when I'm drunk.